Hey everyone, welcome to my live on Facebook. Hope you're doing well. This is Saturday on June 13th, 2020. All right, so one of the things that I love to talk about every day, whoever is listening and also watching, is Toastmasters. So today I'd like to talk to you why I love Toastmasters. Perhaps you are a Toastmaster or you know who Toastmasters is, or you know me, or at least you've been watching my videos. So I'm a Toastmaster. Make sure you give yourself a high five or do for example, like a high distance or virtual high five to everyone who's in local proximity. But of course, follow the safety guidelines because we're still experiencing very serious health crisis. It's always important to be safe. All right, so Toastmaster, what is this? What is this Toastmasters? Is this the people who get together and they talk about toast? Do they eat toast? Do I bring my own toast? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna clear up a few things for you, so you can perhaps check out what Toastmasters is all by yourself. So Toastmasters is in my opinion, is the premier experiential learning organization on the planet. Now imagine a planet, a blue planet going through space, going in our solar system, going through a galaxy, going through the universe, and on this planet Earth, I don't know if it's number one, but it's one of the best educational nonprofit systems that is proven, that has been around for at least 90 years. It is Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International is a nonprofit organization. There could be a club near you. It started in the United States about 95 years ago by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley, who had the vision to see ahead and understand that leaders, there's so much change happening. There's so many demands on our time. And if somebody who can articulate well, who can speak well, who can lead people will be at a premium, that person will be able to achieve success a lot faster. So Ralph C. Smedley created this organization, and the template and the general flow of the meeting is the same no matter where you are in the world, whether you are in North America, in Canada, in Brazil, Australia, Italy, India, Slovenia, Turkey, Romania, Australia. Doesn't matter where it is. So this is what it is. Members get together maybe once a week, maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe once a month. And there's three big parts. Three. How many? Three. 1, 2, 3. There's three parts to every Toastmasters meeting. Number one, members have prepared speeches. So they have a manual, they may have a path, and every speech is different. It's different by the objective. So 1 week, one meeting, you as a member may have to research a topic. And for another meeting, you prepare a speech where you talk about body language. In another way, you prepare a talk or speech that talks about coaching, and then leadership, and then how to inspire your audience, or how to persuade with power. So you have objectives for every talk. And a lot of those prepared speeches, they're not very long. Usually they have a time limit. Most of them fall between 5 and 7 minutes. However, as you are progressing on your communication journey, on your leadership journey, there will be talks and there will be speeches that require you to speak for at longer times, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes even 45 minutes. So if you're a Toastmaster, you got to check out what this organization is and what it can do for you right now in your life. The reason that I learned about Toastmasters is through a book. I read this book called Networking is a Contact Sport, which talked about another book, which was called Never Eat Alone by Tal Ross. Tal Ross is an American businessman, author, and a speaker, and he said that for his money, there's no better organization than Toastmasters International. So as soon as I read that in the book, Never Eat Alone by author Tal Ross, I put the book down. I went to Google and I searched for a local Toastmaster club in the town where I live. As soon as I searched the website, I found the number, I called the number, and somebody called me back within an hour. That was around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Central Standard Time in America, and somebody called me back. and said, Mark, why don't you come to a meeting and just see what it is for yourself? And I was, no way I was going to back down. So I said, okay, I'm going to come to a meeting. I will see you next Tuesday. So I waited till Tuesday. It was nerve wracking. I had questions. I had doubts. I think, will these people accept me? Will they kick me out? Will they embrace me? Will they show me how I can be a better public speaker? See, I always thought of myself as an effective communicator, somebody who cares about his message, somebody who cares about the audience. And I think this compassion, this care for my audience have always been with me. So I just needed a little help, a little practice with the like-minded individuals. So when I first came to the meeting, I was a little bit intimidated. I saw people who were retirees, who were educators, business owners, and leaders in the community. What I realized, even though I was scared, I realized these people are just like me. They are here for one purpose. Maybe there's multiple purposes, which we'll get into, but they're here to get better. They're here to get better at leadership skills. They're here to get better at speaking skills. And that's where it started. So every Toastmaster meeting, no matter whether it's in the United States or in the country where you live, is three parts, right? Prepared speeches, impromptu little discussions, and evaluations. So prepared speeches I already have explained. Impromptu is one of the members who attends the meeting is tasked to prepare ahead of time a few questions, maybe 3 questions, maybe 1 question, or maybe 10 questions. The questions could be on any topic, could be on current events, could be on some kind of a trigger or some kind of a prompt that helps a member to really get better at speaking. So that person calls on visitors. They ask them or members those unexpected questions. So you, as somebody who receives this question, have to answer. So you stand up, you look at everyone in the audience, and you try to make a little speech. And usually it's between 1 minute to 2.5 minutes. So you have prepared speeches, you have impromptu speaking, and now the third part of every Toastmasters meeting is an evaluation part. The reason that what makes Toastmasters so successful and proven over the decades of its existence is evaluations. After you prepared your speech and delivered it to your peers, to your club, to your guests, to your members in your chapter, you listen and you receive an evaluation. You receive a written evaluation, and then you receive a verbal evaluation as well. And this is the secret sauce, because you can tell your speeches until you blue in the face, until you do it all by yourself, but until you hear feedback, and then you hear feedback again from other members, that's how you get better. The reason that I'm so excited about Toastmasters, and I want you to check this out if you haven't already, is, as you know, we are living in very difficult times, and specifically, everyone has been affected by health crisis. A lot of part of my business is in training, coaching, but it's also in speaking. So a lot of my events, conferences, and seminars either have been canceled or postponed. So I can no longer talk in public with the people in person. So everyone now is forced to speak into the camera like I am speaking right now. Everyone has a level playing field. So if you were disappointed, sad, or thought that you missed the boat, that you weren't a good speaker or you didn't have a chance to practice, right now you can start at exactly the same place as hundreds and millions of others. And if you invest the time to really craft your message, to make sure that you can speak into camera, you can affect your message, you can be authentic, vulnerable, effective with this camera, as soon as things change into the new normal, you will be so much more effective. So don't lose heart that you haven't been practicing speaking. Right now is your time. Right now, you can be in the same position as professionals who actually derive income from speaking. So, and there's no better time to visit Toastmaster Club than now. You can just Google Toastmasters in your state, in your town, in your province, in your region, in your state. wherever geography you live in, you work with, this is how you can find out where to go for Toastmasters. And a lot of times now, Toastmasters all over the world, they have the ability to meet online, which is through Zoom, WebEx, or through Google Plus, or through Google, right? So you can visit a club in China in the morning, then in the afternoon you can go to Paris, and then in the evening you can cap it off with a club in Turkey or Australia. Toastmasters loves visitors. They love people who are prospective guests and also other Toastmasters. Remember, this is a people who are invested in each other's success. They want to hear from others and they're looking to support you. If you're looking for the community that will help you be seen, be heard, help you, invest in you, be generous with feedback, there is absolutely no other group on planet Earth who is equipped to help you become a better leader and a speaker than Toastmasters. So I recommend it to everyone. Make sure you check it out. Also, let me know where you're watching from, what kind of things Toastmasters have done for you, if you have been a Toastmaster or you're still considering it. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. And make sure you write to me. Let me know where you're watching from. What would you like to learn in the future in speaking, persuasion, sales, leadership, influence, human nature, psychology, and what works now? I'll be more than happy to talk with you, have a discussion so we can highlight those topics. Again, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and share this episode, share this video with everyone you care about. I love the time that we spend here together, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you, everyone.